Welcome to Discover Indie Film. I am Jeff Howard, and on Zoom with me right now is Bob Lindenmayer. Hey, Bob.
Hey, buddy. Zoomy.
Yeah, we are on Zoom. It's fine. Oh, yes, all right. Podcast producer Karina told me not to make excuses for Zoom anymore, so I won't. No Zoom disclaimer. Just that Bob is the director and technically writer of Making Megaforce, a feature-length documentary that was at Film Invasion Los Angeles in 2025, in June of 2025. We got to do the world premiere of that amazing feature-length documentary. You took home Best in Fest feature film, the Grand Jury Award for Best Supporting Performer in a Feature Film for Barry Bostwick, the Grand Jury Award for Best Editing for a Feature Film for Felix Chamberlain, and the Audience Award for Best Feature Film. So there you go. It's a little bit of redundancy in two best, but you got our Best in Fest.
You guys really like me. So I really like you.
And I'm proud to say that, and you have the first Poppy, your popcorn-shaped trophy that they were, we are going to give those out to Best in Fest from now on. But that was the first year we had it. Yeah, we didn't have it before this year, but this year I happened to. Actually, that's an alumni who works with the festival now, has joined the team. Right. She showed me the polyurethane food she makes and sells on Etsy.
And you thought,
and I love pretzels, so she gave me a rubber pretzel.
Very good.
It looked real, and I'm like, hey, that's like a movie pretzel. Maybe we can make this into a trophy. And she went, trophy? I can make you movie popcorn that's gold. And I'm like, oh my God, the golden poppy. So now we're giving those away to Best in Fest. And it's my megalomaniac dream that someday someone will be on a set of an indie film and rub their hands together and go, if this turns out good enough, we might win a poppy.
That's right. So that's the first poppy ever? Is that what you're saying?
That was the first festival we gave out the poppy.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Before that, they just got a Best in Fest plaque like everybody else.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
There you go. And
Barry was a little critical about the height of his Best Supporting Actor trophy.
Oh, his trophy did. That's true, because he saw a poppy.
I think his Golden Globe is a lot taller, which it's right next to. So
if I put that together, I would have realized, oh, wait a minute. I got a spare the buttered popcorn version of a poppy. It's not gold, but it's buttered. Right. I probably should have just thrown a plaque on that for Barry. I didn't think about it. Yeah. No, clearly. Look, but on his award shelf, we were going to be small beans no matter what.
Yeah. I'm guessing he's most proud of it, though. So
you know what I didn't do to you during your interview. Okay, so if you're listening to this, people, first of all, this is a 4 questions episode, which means you should listen to the episode before this one to hear an excellent interview with filmmaker Bob Lindenmayer. But I'll just add that, I should have mentioned that, Barry was so moved by your award that you received in front of him at the Q&A of your world premiere when we gave you the poppy, that he sent me a handwritten note, saying how much it meant to him to see you get that award. And needless to say, most Hollywood actors are not such high quality people as Barry Bostwick to send a letter just saying this person, this Bob means a lot to me, and what you did meant a lot to him, and thank you. That's huge.
For me. That's why he's my new dad. Yeah.
He is. bigger, better, new and improved.
That's right.
All right. So that is our introduction, and people should check the show notes. In the show notes of this podcast, whatever platform you're listening to it on, there will be links to Bob and his work, and whatever you feel like us linking to, and eventually links to where they can catch Making Megaforce, your award-winning you've won awards now at other festivals too, not just ours. So Making Megaforce will be in theaters hopefully someday. streaming hopefully someday, all that stuff someday. But right now it's still on the festival circuit, so you can't watch it. But in the meantime, you get to be entertained by Bob answering the Discover Indie Film 4 questions, which are
I'm
name
nervous now.
3 favorites. It doesn't. They don't have to be the best 3 of all time. Just 3 films that you love. Because I mean, heck, we are in our 6th decade. Like, it's hard
Yeah.
to name. You can't name your top 3. Like,
Right.
but just 3 films that you love: an underrated film, an overrated film, and a lesser known film that people should seek out. And feel free. You want to just name a couple favorites?
Yeah, you'll have to walk me through it. So the movies I watch the most are, I believe, my favorites. So the movie I watch the most is Aliens, the
The
sequel.
second one,
Uh,
the
the second
aliens,
one. Yeah, James Cameron.
the James Cameron one. Yeah.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, Titanic, another Cameron film. And then a newer one that I watch a lot. Ooh, it's a tough call. Do I say Gravity or do I say I, Tonya for that?
You can say both.
Okay.
I often use a very old joke, which is I'm not wearing a black and white striped shirt with a whistle. So if you go over 3, there's no referee here. So
I watch all those movies every 6 months, for different reasons, for obviously, but yeah.
wait, my short term memories. Well, I Tanya and
Gravity,
Gravity.
the Sandra Bullock epic.
That is an epic film.
That movie's so it. You know, the reason I like these movies is because, I mean, this may sound a little weird, but I couldn't have made them. You know, and not that I'm like super clever, and I could have made Bush Cassidy and the Sundance Kid or anything, but like I can't even imagine how to tackle those films, and that's why they're so impressive to me.
I totally understand, and I mean that's a Alfonso Cuarón film, and he's a genius, and I think everything he does, I watch it, and I'm like, how did you even think of that? I mean, I know
Yeah.
Children of Men was based on a book, I believe,
Right. Yeah.
but everything he's done, Y Tu Mama Tambien, Roma, Children of Men. I mean, Children of Men is actually like, yeah. So I totally get Gravity
Yeah.
being a film that you go back to over and over.
Yeah. And I love George Clooney, so
I love both of those people, honestly.
yeah.
I will forever remember seeing
I think that's
Demolition.
decent. Are those decent enough, right? Like these questions are always like, oh well, do I have to say something really clever or cool
No.
for people?
No, and honestly, I'm proud of you for naming Titanic.
It's one of the best movies ever made.
It is a brilliant film. I'm actually often in the position of being a Cameron apologist, where when people try to talk shit about Titanic and Avatar, I say, well, besides having the most amazing ending of all time in Titanic, I actually found a lot of the stories compelling, like that lead up to it.
Yeah.
And when people are like, "Oh, I saw Pocahontas," I don't care about. I'm like, yeah, all those ideas in Avatar were so old. Like the idea of a quadriplegic war veteran getting to live a new life through virtual reality. Yeah, I'm so tired of that story.
Right.
Like, how many times have we seen the quadriplegic war hero
That's true.
down on his luck, getting a new life through tech? Yeah, I'm sick of that story. Like, stop comparing it to Pocahontas. There's more to it.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
And it's not his fault that unobtainium is a real thing. I thought that was so cheesy, and then I find out, oh, it's real.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And he's just, yeah. I see the creative struggle, like in everything he does, like even back to, the Corman days and yeah, to be, his champions say he's cursed with a vision, and nobody's saying the assistant director of Titanic sucks or is being picked on, right? Like it's his, like he gets all the triumph or all the failure for a production that he's only one part of, right? And that's a big responsibility. And, and in his older years, he's definitely reflected back that maybe he could have been nicer or maybe more professional in some of the, more challenging stories that people like to report about him. But he was just trying to make the best thing he could. And that will make you crazy.
Yeah. And as much as an asshole as he might have been, and I know this is dicey territory, but the number of people who worked on all his films, that's a long list. Above the line and below the line, like actors and crew. If you did your job well, you got along with him.
Yeah.
It's just, if you were fucking up a little, he probably was an asshole.
Yeah.
But, just from Sigourney Weaver to his camera department, like, people were with him the whole way.
Yeah.
And that's not being an unbearable prick. That's just not dealing with
stress very well. Yeah. Or not understanding things. Yeah, like 100%. Yeah. Maybe we should do it, James. We should find a couple other people to talk to and just do a James Cameron episode and see how much hate mail we get.
I admit that it's he's look, the abusiveness is a complicated subject for me now, but I'm pretty sure if he'd ever been rude to Sigourney, she wouldn't have come back.
Right. Yeah.
Because Sigourney Weaver's a Stanford-educated, brilliant, successful person. She ain't gonna put up with nothing. But anyway.
No.
Obviously, I'm a huge Sigourney fanboy. So.
Oh yeah. He's super chill.
All right. Well, that is your favorites. So now can you want to go to the underrated world?
Oh, the most underrated. That is
Although you don't have to give yourself that most thing. It's just a film that you feel is underrated.
Yeah, an underrated film. Let me ponder that for a second. I'm looking around at all my movie posters. Oh, Robot Jocks.
Robot Jocks.
The 1996 epic post-apocalyptic robot fighting movie.
I don't even know it. Maybe that could have been, not to give you too much feedback, that could have been your lesser known to seek out.
Well, I got a better one for that.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, it's the Charles Brand team, Full Moon Pictures, and who did all the Puppet Master series and everything like this. It basically was their most expensive film they ever made, and it bankrupted the company. And I can't think of his name because I'm on camera right now, but Stuart. He was one of the last stop motion guys in the industry. Oh, his restored film just came out. God, I'm not going to remember that either. The film he was making, Phantom Empire, the one about the Yeti. You see that just came out like a year ago. It's a stop
Stuart
motion
Gordon?
epic. Yes, Stuart Gordon. Thank you.
That was IMDb, not me.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stuart Gordon.
Yeah.
Who has a unbelievable track record.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Robot Jocks is great.
Just little films you might have heard of, like Reanimator.
Exactly.
Hit in the Pendulum. Right. There you go.
So this is
Robot
the movie
Jocks, and Jocks is spelled Jox.
Yep. Totally.
Excellent.
So it's basically in a future ravaged by wars. Now wars get fought by one champion in a giant robot. So it's basically giant robot America versus giant robot Russia. And they're fighting over Alaska. because all territory disputes are fought out in the desert with giant robots. It's the best.
Excellent. It's the best. That is a great, there you go. 3-word review. It's the best. Well, now you get to have a little fun with overrated. Doesn't have to be the most overrated of all time, just a film you think, most people, the average person says that's a great, one of the greatest, and you're like, no, not really.
Usual Suspects.
Usual Suspects. Just didn't resonate for you, huh?
No, you can't make an entire movie where you're lying to the audience and then tell them the answer at the end and think that you're clever. I have strong feelings about it.
I love it. I love it. It's funny because I remember liking it. But
well, I mean, I love the performances
much.
and the story. Like, it was really cool. It's just the big, like, oh my God, I see dead people moment in that movie. Was not established within the context of what they were showing us on film, which doesn't make it clever. It makes it lying.
Gotcha. Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that brings us to the one that I know you've already got in your back pocket, which is a lesser known film for people to seek out.
Brotherhood of the Wolf.
See, I haven't heard of it.
Les Pactes de Lupus.
Oh, French?
Yeah.
Is it a werewolf movie or is it?
Well, there was a tale of the beast of Giovanni, which is a French town, and basically some sort of animal was taking out people, and it was kind of a legendary thing. And this is who's the director? He's super bitchin'.
Christophe Gans?
Yeah. I forgot what he made before. He basically his hero was John Carpenter. So he basically made a very French bodice ripper monster movie.
Is that Necronomicon or Crying Freeman?
Yeah, Crying Freeman, right.
Crying Freeman. That's what he did before Brotherhood of the Wolf.
Yeah, it is an unbelievable movie. Like, it's like Titanic, like it's epic in scale. It is shot so beautifully. And it was like really clever uses of like speed ramps and stuff like that. And a bunch of like wire work. So, so it's unlike anything I've ever seen as far as this artistry goes. That, and on top, it's a fucking kick-ass monster movie. Like, and there's all these like really weird, like Little Red Riding Hood kind of metaphor things that are happening. And our two guys are just the biggest badasses, like this French lieutenant who goes over to plunder America, and he brings back a Native American, or somebody brings back this Native American as a slave. They became best buddies. So it's got kind of like this Lone Ranger kind of vibe to it, and a buddy film. And the monster in it, like, I can't spoil it because it is so fucking bitchin'. It is so cool. And it's got Monica Bellucci in it, right? Like, there's this transition scene where it's like the camera is panning up her naked body. She's laying on her back. The camera's going up her thigh, really slow. And right when you get to her breast, it crossfades into snowy alpine pack out in the snow-covered field, but in the shape of her. Like, it's just next level, like, really film goop stuff. Like high art experimentation, plus a really kick-ass story. So
excellent.
You should watch it, man. It's super good.
I have a funny question, which is, does it also include some jump scares or not so much for a monster movie?
I don't think there's a jump scare in it.
Okay. Because when my daughter's in town, she she only wants to watch horror films, but she doesn't like the horror films that lack a jump scare element.
Well,
So
so
when you
there's
called it a monster movie, I thought, ooh, maybe I can show this one to the kid. But you also mentioned Monica Bellucci naked. She doesn't like seeing that with me in the same room, if you can believe that.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Well, that's a pretty small part. Yeah, we should talk. I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't want to spoil it too much.
No need to
I
spoil.
don't
I just
know.
always ask. I always ask about the jump scares in case I can watch it with the kid when she comes home from college.
Yeah, no, there's a couple, but they're like editorial jump scares, right? Like there's this moment where he's talking to this little girl who obviously just saw the monster and her brother got eaten. And she's like telling it, and then it goes wham cut, and it shows the attack, and then wham cut back to her, like stuff like that. So it is like, but it's not the right. It's not the classic kind of canned jump scare kind of thing that I remember.
No, and honestly, if it's got subtitles, that's probably a hard sell for a kid too.
Yeah.
Not to sell her short, but you know.
No. Yeah, only one of my kids has seen it because the other one is impatient still. So because of the subtitles.
Yeah. That is one of the bummers when there's 137,000 films on your TV through streaming platforms. Choosing a movie with subtitles is a hard sell with an American teen who's like,
is black and white a hard sell at your house too?
It's a hard sell because there's so many films there's so many other options.
Yeah.
And I do think it's possible that in this two-screen world where everyone has a smartphone in their hand, while I'm still old school. I do not have my phone on me when we're watching movies and TV. I try not to, but
yeah, no, that's here too.
But if you're looking at your phone, you can't read the subtitles.
Right. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. We don't actually have a TV. We just have a projector room. So it's kind of pencils down. Like you have to, it's not a rule, but it's just right. Like having a specific forum that is all for watching. Like it just, like luckily for my kids, it just naturally progressed. It's like, oh, we're watching something.
Right. And because it's a projector room that's dark, it feels more like you're in a movie, you're in a theater. So that gives it a little more gravitas.
Yeah. It's a little bit more just intentional because, like you said, with multi-screen worlds, it's just so easy to think that you're doing both things.
Oh my God.
You're not doing either of them very well.
It breaks me to think of all the people looking at their phones and I have had people tell me I had such and such meeting with people say like if you have a meeting with Netflix now, they tell you it's a two-screen world and you have to repeat all plot points twice so that people not paying attention can follow your story.
Wow.
They're making TV for a distracted public now. And I'm like, I'm not sure I want to.
I'm not sure I'm built for that, Jeff. I don't know if I want.
I'm not built. I'm like, put the phone down. Put the phone down.
Put your phone down.
Especially if it's a movie.
Yeah. So you've never seen Brotherhood of the Wolf, then? All right.
I haven't.
Well, I think that fits the bill perfectly then.
Excellent.
So,
yeah.
Right, because it's a hard sell, right? I'm sure you're looking at the poster and being like, but it's.
I actually think it would be an easy sell with my wife. So I think that gives me, so I'll be able to watch it. That's for sure.
It's the best film John Carpenter didn't direct. That's a John Carpenter film.
I got to admit, I have always been a John Carpenter fan.
Yeah, me too.
All the, and like, especially ones that, the less popular ones, like, I think they're all great.
Yeah, my favorite. Well, that's impossible to say. I love Christine. I thought that was a really great movie, actually. And then obviously Escape from New York. So good. But I mean, The Thing is next level. Just so audacious. So good.
Yeah, but as I recall, I think I was. I mean, I loved Prince of Darkness, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Like
Yeah, totally.
I just thought it was so great, and They Live, and
Oh, They Live was one of my faves. Yeah, I must have
I,
saw that movie 100 times in the theater that summer. I'm here
I
to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
there was a $2 theater near my college campus, and I saw They Live on Tuesday night for $2. And then Wednesday night, I grabbed my roommates and we all paid $7 to watch. I watched it 2 nights in a row because I'm like, this movie is. I just, God, what an egotist! No wonder I ended up running film festivals. I literally forced my roommates to go to the movies to see the movie I saw last night.
That's
You
amazing.
gotta go,
You gotta go. Yeah.
gotta go. So
No,
good.
that I think that's why we're put out in the world, right? Like I grew up that way too, right? It's just like you got to go see this, and if you're not, you're coming over to my house, and I'm making you see this, right?
That's right. And you'll like my analogy, metaphor, whatever it is, which is it's because the human species. We were hunter gatherers and we gathered around a campfire every night for hundreds of thousands of years and we told the story of our day and we shared stories together. And that was what humanity was. And that's what our brains are designed for. They're designed for storytelling and listening to stories. And now we don't have that. And now we don't even have like everyone watches the same three TV networks at night. So that's why like it's really important to like share these stories. I refuse to use the word content. Right? We
I
share
love
this.
that.
That's why we come home and we say, "Oh my God, you've got to watch such and such show that just came out on such and such streaming channel," because we're craving sharing stories with each other. That's
Well, and
humanity.
connections around a common story, right? Which we had two scoops of growing up, until the multi-screen universe came out. You're right. It is, yeah, like it's just better. It's
It's
better
just the
sharing.
campfire. We need that
Yeah,
campfire,
agreed.
and
Totally.
cinema provides it, and
Well,
TV
hopefully,
now too. Now that TV is, I admit, when we were young, TV was pretty shitty compared to movies. Oh my
oh
God.
yeah.
But
Except for
now,
Airwolf. Airwolf was fucking always awesome.
I mean, they're always great shows, but it's always funny. Whatever. I won't bother with it.
You won't bother your listeners, or have they already turned off?
I don't know if they've already turned off. Okay, now I'll make them listen to it just to entertain you. No, but we used to go on cruises, my wife and I, and more often than we do now. But we would go on Princess, and they would always have a channel that showed Love Boat 24/7. And when you watch an
Really?
episode of the Love Boat today, you realize there was either a lot of drugs on set or something. They don't even edit it right. They don't even shoot it right. Like they're just like breaking walls all the time and like cutting from here to here in the same little room and like it's not physically possible where the
Oh,
character like
interesting. I totally
it
got it.
is B movie level. It is
Wow.
see and that was one of the top shows on television,
Yes, it
but the
was.
quality
Yeah.
was so low. Being a cinematographer, editor, whatever in TV in the 60s and 70s, I guess meant you. Oh, I don't want to say anything too insulting about those people, but they were not allowed to make
Yeah.
it. It's just
Artistic choices
the
around
quality
stuff.
sucked,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I kind of think I still credit Breaking Bad with turning it all around and showing everyone that you can actually have movie level quality on TV now, and people
Right. You can apply
emulate.
like production savvy with aesthetics, writing, like all those things.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
and
mean
then they proved that for
that's
a
the
while, and now all the movie stars are on TV.
yeah. I mean that's one of the few good things about the technology of today is that does make it possible and cheaper, right? It's possible for me to make a film that can actually be projected uh you know from my
Yeah,
house, right?
yeah,
It's amazing.
absolutely. All right, well, there we go. Sorry, everybody, you had to listen to me ramble for an extra 5 to 10. Thankfully, I've lost track of time. And amusingly, when I interview someone in person, I use GarageBand, so it shows me how long we've talked. But Zoom has no counter, so I honestly have no idea how long this 4 questions episode's been going.
So if I come in person, can we like drink during the podcast? Is that a
Sure.
thing? Yeah? All right, cool. I'm definitely doing one in person then.
We'll
talk about the why 4K is bad.
Oh.
We should go back to something that matches the human perception a little bit more accurately.
Where do you stand on 60 frames a second? No, so anyway.
Oh, yeah, well, let's go. Let's go.
Oh, man, that would be... oh, yeah. All right.
Okay.
The answer is in person will work. And yeah, I'll even... I'm happy to drink. Sometimes I think I should also, well, anyway. I'm too tempted to hang out with you longer. Maybe we'll hang out longer, but we'll still stop recording. So,
okay.
Thank you, Bob. Everyone should go to all the links and click and look at Bob's work. Follow us if Making Megaforce, your debut feature film documentary, is at any festival near where people are. Just go see it, man. You're going to just love this film. And thank you for answering the 4 questions. And thank you, everyone, for listening. If you are listening to this is the Discover Indie Film Podcast, where you get to talk to filmmakers while they're on the festival circuit. Fingers crossed somebody someday is going to be accepting an Oscar.
That's right. Life is a festival. Right.
Could be you. And then someone will be like, I'm going to Google that person. They're going to be like, oh my God, I get to listen to an interview when they weren't even sure they were going to make another film.
That's right.
And, they get to hear this version. How cool would it have been to listen to an interview with Steven Spielberg when his short Amblin was playing the festivals?
Exactly.
It's
a good historical archive.
There's a festival in Houston, Texas that claims they premiered Amblin, and they've been living off that for like 50 years. So anyway, if you want to learn more about this podcast that is all devoted to indie film, go to discoverindiefilm.com. On social media, it's always at DIFwins. If you go to discoverindiefilm.org, that is the nonprofit that runs 2 film festivals in the Los Angeles area, Sherman Oaks Film Festival and Film Invasion Los Angeles. Film Invasion Los Angeles, the 10th anniversary edition, was the festival that premiered Bob's film Making Megaforce. So we got that feather in our cap for life. And those 2 film festivals are getting a cousin in South America next year. So I'll see everyone in Lima, Peru in January. And maybe by Zoom. Anyway, all right.
Well, I'm entered in that one, so
you are entered, and
we'll see.
I'm
waiting to hear. I've never been to Peru, so
yeah, we've got the slate ready for Sherman Oaks Film Festival in December, which means probably next week I'm going to talk to the. We're going to find out, but I think there's a good shot. We'll see.
Neat.
That'll screw things up for me if Making Megaforce is playing at Lima, because then I'll be like, oh God, maybe I do have to spend the money to fly down. But anyway, I am supposed to be there. Anyway, I'm off the rails. Bob, thank you so much.
Thank you, buddy. That was super fun.
And thank you, everyone, for listening.
Robot Jocks.
Robot Jocks with an X.